Today at the National Press Club, the opposition leader, Bill Shorten. The new parliament's a week away from starting and the Labor leader's charting a course for his party for the next 3 years. Bill Shorten gives his first major speech since the election in today's National Press Club address.
I'm Chris Bowen.
And it is good to be back at the National Press Club with friends and the media gallery. I think the system works well, a balance between parliamentary reps and our rank and file members. I say to people interested in getting involved in politics, we will give you a say, and no other mainstream party can make that same promise. Today I've demonstrated, I think, that we're willing to put our bona fides forward about budget repair. We actually get the fiscal repair is an important function so that the economy can do all the other things we need it to do. Say we lose, well then you and everyone else moves on and we stop having the debate about the vote in Parliament. And I don't want to let the government off the hook on that. I think legislating this issue is a far better way of dealing with it than the plebiscite. Now I'm gravely concerned, and I thought I was pretty clear in my speech before, Catherine, I'm gravely concerned about the plebiscite and the merit of the plebiscite. And I'll just repeat though what I said in my speech. How is it that Australians will be compelled to vote in a plebiscite which Mr Turnbull's backbench will not be compelled to accept? How is it that Australians could be fined for not voting on the plebiscite, yet Mr Turnbull's people will have a leave pass not to vote after the plebiscite in the manner of the plebiscite decision? It's nonsense, isn't it? $160 million? I thought Michael Kirby made a very telling point earlier this week. I mean, I can't put it as well as him, but essentially, amongst the points he made, he said, why do gay people have to have a decision-making process about whether or not they can get married, which is a departure from the way this nation has legislated on all policy issues in 100 years. Again, we say to the government, and this is the thrust of today's speech, on the things that we care about, like Medicare, well, we are going to fight every day. But where we can get cooperation or negotiation, we will do that too. And I think on superannuation, just like on the Banking Royal Commission, and if they could actually back down on their cuts to Medicare, and if they could just sort of get themselves off the hook they're on in terms of this plebiscite, you know, I think they would get a lift in the respect of the public. Mightn't be in our short-term interest, but it's in the nation's long-term interest, and that's who I am.
Please thank the opposition leader.